It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Stift Engelszell, and this is the Gregorius Trappistenbier at 10.5% ABV, 330 milliliter bottle, dark brown bottle with the emblem, a silver bottle cap with a black emblem, their logo if you like. Authentic Trappist product. And what I find interesting about this brewery is, they're from Austria as well. They're not a Belgian Trappist brewery. That's the presumption, isn't it? That's like, if you were to pick up this bottle very quickly and, you know, kind of pour it, drink it, oh, I've just drunk a Belgian beer. It's not. This one's from Austria. This is from Engelszell in Austria. So what I find interesting about this brewery, I've had 3 or 4 beers now from this brewery, and there's the smoke on the bottle opening. But the interesting thing is, I reviewed a Weiss beer from this brewery at 5.5% ABV. I didn't know it was a Weiss beer because I didn't do any research. And the reason I don't do any research is because I want to go into the beer review blind, but it kind of made sense. It kind of made sense that the brewery is from Austria and they produced a Weiss beer, because Austria is so close to Germany. It has that kind of influence of the German brewing culture. Of course they're going to brew a Weiss beer. So I poured it in like a goblet style glass, expecting some kind of Trappist beer, but it was a Trappist Weizen, which was great. It was called Nevad. It was very good. But this beer looks just as good, doesn't it? Gregorius. Now this sounds like some kind of strong northernman from Austria, like Arnold or Schwarzenegger. That sort of kind of Gregorius type of name. Might have been a Greek god. Maybe, but look at the beer. Good levels of carbonation. Look at that lovely looking beer. Deep, deep ruby mahogany coloured beer. I'm going to probably guess on this one, before I even put the beer to my nose or my lips, it's probably going to be some kind of Belgium triple or Belgium quad. That's why I've chosen this particular glass. The beer is available from our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK, with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. Beers of Europe, if you've been to Austria or Germany or France or Spain, Belgium, America, Germany, France, and you want to drink that beer, you've worked away, you've been on holiday there, you want to drink that beer that you found and you loved, the best place to find it in the UK would be beersofeurope.co.uk. There's a link in the description box of the video. So let's get the aroma then on this beer. Oof. Oh yeah, this has got that close your eyes and think of Austria kind of thing going on. A little bit of Belgian candied fruit kind of sweetness coming on here. Oh, it's just beautiful. There's not much sense of alcohol coming through here. You don't get much of a sense of that 10.5% ABV. Oh, it's like there's small touches of plum and fig and prune. It's not much, not in the aroma anyway. This is more kind of like candied fruit flavours. It smells great. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. So the first thing I'm getting, the first thing that I got with this beer is the carbonation. It didn't look like much in the beer. It didn't look like it was going to be a big kind of, not foaming, not like big foaming fire extinguisher type carbonation beer, but it's not quite there, but there's a lot of carbonation. That's my biggest thing that I picked up so far in the beer, a lot of carbonation. There's some licorice, there's some raisin, there's some vanilla, there's some plum and fig and prune flavours coming through. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful tasting beer. You just feel that plum, that fig, that prune, that dark fruit flavour coming through, the pepperiness, the spiciness coming through on the beer. It's got a kind of a rich, sweet, rich, medium mouthfeel on the beer. You get that kind of creaminess. The beer sticks to the inside of the mouth. You got taste buds, tongue, cheeks, top of the mouth, back of the throat. And the moment that beer becomes slightly thick and rich and gloopy, it kind of sticks there a little bit longer. And when it sticks there a little bit longer, your taste buds has more of a chance to kind of process, sending whatever signals to the brain that you're tasting what you're tasting. And it's more of a full-on flavour. It's more miles per hour. It's like putting your foot on the gas and in a Lamborghini close to the floor and going, ooh, that feels great. It's that sort of thing. Or if you're a snooker player, like I play snooker these days, and you take on a long shot, a long red into the corner, and you pot it. You may only pot it 5 times out of 10, but the 5 times out of 10 feel really good. They do feel really good. And there's that same sense with this beer. That same sense of, oh, I'm really glad that I purchased this beer, took a chance on this beer, and now here it is in my glass and I'm enjoying it. It's that same sort of feeling as potting a long red or putting your foot down in a Lamborghini. Hold the beer in the mouth. Experience that bitterness, that plum, that fig, that prune, that dark fruit, the sweetness from the Belgian candied sugar in there. Of course, Belgian influence, being a Trappist beer. Trappist monks, they would have some kind of association with Belgium. I'm pretty sure they would. But yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. What a beer. What a beer. Gregorius Trappistenbier, 10.5% ABV. Malted barley, honey, hops, yeast. Honey. I always miss honey. I always miss the taste of honey in a beer. The moment I read the back of the bottle, I read this honey, it's blatantly obvious. It's not blatantly obvious in this case. Come to think of it, there's a taste of honey in the beer, but it's not overpowering. It's like a background taste of honey. I like this beer enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.